We in the office.
Just say it how you feel.
Facts.
Say it how you feel.
Oh! We in the office. Oh! Welcome back, everybody. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a productive ass Wednesday.
Happy hump day. So what's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back. Hopefully everything is your week has been going good. You know, hopefully your January, this first month of 2022 has been everything you thought it would be. And if not, hopefully you setting up the building blocks to make it something, goddammit. We got something this week, something a little bit more lighthearted. Maybe we can get a couple laughs up out you, hopefully.
Before we even get into that, though, we got to introduce ourselves. So, as always, I'm Sai.
I'm Mo.
And this is Say How You Feel. Today, we're going to be talking about stereotypes. Ooh. Oh my God, that's weird. That is so fucking weird. Bro, this is never planned, everybody. I swear to God, this shit is not planned.
That shit is funny.
That shit is weird, bro. Ooh. Anyway.
Controversy time. Y'all ready for this?
Yes. All right. So we're just gonna jump right into it, right? I want to definitely touch on like some of the more positive stereotypes for some people, and then the not so positives for others. And listen, at the end of the day, to say how you feel, we're gonna be talking some shit. So if you're not in the right mind state to hear, let's talk this shit today, I suggest you fast forward to the next episode.
I was about to say a disclaimer. This is gonna be it might be controversial. Don't try to cancel us over this. We're just here talking shit and talk about the shit that you think about, that you don't say.
Facts.
So hey, kick back, relax, on your way to work. Get you some laughs in before you gotta go in here and deal with these dickheads. And hopefully a little bit more, a little bit more relaxed when you walk in this morning,
Facts. Well, speaking of dick, nah.
Pause.
Yo, can I get it out first?
Hey, since you got to say, man, I'm dead. You stopped where you stopped. Ain't nobody make you stop there. That's when you decided to stop on that word. So pause.
Hey,
all right?
Pause. All right, pause. Anywho, speaking of stereotypes and dick, right? Listen, how many times have you heard this stereotype? The brothers are packing. The brothers are packing.
Before I even knew what that shit meant, I had heard it. Like it was just, it's been the myth that is going on since I think it started back in slavery times, to keep it real.
I think it's before that, bro. I think it's before that. Yeah. I think that is where it really became like, holy shit, but I think it was way before that. Anywho.
So you think like what you thinking, like the 1200s, like BC, like even back times.
You know what they say? Jesus was a black man. That's all I'm saying. Jesus was well endowed, my brother. That's all I'm saying.
Jesus was Middle Eastern.
I can't confirm or deny this. I'm not speaking.
Jesus looked like Osama bin Laden. That's what Jesus looked like.
No, he didn't. How you know? Was you there?
Was you there, nigga?
How you know? Was you there?
What you think he looked like? You think he looked like fucking like Wesley Snipes?
Like a slim version of Mark Henry. That's what I got.
Hell no. Jesus looked like Osama bin Laden, bro. That's what Jesus looked like.
You think so?
But anyways, that is not a stereotype. That's not what we're here for.
You're right. We're getting off topic already. Here we go. Look, that's 1, 2, 4 followers lost. Moving on.
Not kidding. My Jesus. Right there. It was like, Jesus, not my Jesus.
Like, he crossed the fucking line. He done crossed the line. That is it. I draw the line in the sand with Jesus.
How dare you say he looked like a terrorist?
Anywho, listen. But nah, in all seriousness, like I've heard that shit so many times, man. So many times. And like, dealing with certain people really believe that shit. Women really believe that shit. Even other guys, other races believe that shit.
Hell yeah.
Story time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. So I was in Japan. Everybody knows this, right? You guys listen to us. So I'm in Japan, and I remember I had this friend of mine. I used to work with this guy too. So we're out one day, and he was asking questions, and I really didn't understand what he was getting at. But he said, "How do you do it?" And I was like, "What do you mean? How do I do it?" He's like how? Like when you walk, do you feel uncomfortable? And I'm like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
I looked at him like, what are you talking about? He goes, your thing, it's long, right? I was like, bro,
your enormous penis. Like what?
Bro, chill.
Yeah, that's
First
weird,
of all,
man.
awkward as fuck, right? Awkward as fuck. That's the first thing. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you? And he was like, what? I hear that all black men, like, it's like baby arm.
What the fuck?
Bro, that's what he hears. That's all he knows. He's never seen it. I wasn't gonna show him, but that's my
That
thing.
was gonna
Like,
be the next question. Was like, bro, like,
did you show this? Like,
did I would say like, had he seen? Like, what the fuck? Like, why is
that's
he so like so invested in this?
I don't know why he's invested, but what I can say is there's another stereotype that goes around when it comes to Asian men and their genitals, and that's size as well. So
Yeah,
that could be why he was invested, man. But he was dead fucking serious. And I was just laughing the whole time. Like, bro, chill. And like another thing is like when you go to certain like bathhouses and stuff, those guys are nude, right? It's nude. So like they're walking around either with like a little towel or something
it's a whole
covering
lot of
themselves.
dick talk, man. I don't know how I feel about this episode so far, man.
Hey, we just hey,
That's the way I want to get my hump day started. I'm always just started off with this bullshit.
listen, we're gonna move off penis, I promise. But listen, the biggest like when you walk into a bathhouse, they're gonna be staring. That's all I'm gonna say, right? But I don't know, man. It was one of those things, one of those stereotypes that for the brothers, it's a positive. So we'll give that's one per se positive stereotype, but it's not true, right? Everyone knows it is not true across the board, right? Nothing is true across the board. That's why it's a stereotype, but there is some truth
Facts.
to it. So let's get that down. But yeah,
Yeah, I think another positive stereotype. For some reason, I don't know why, but that white people got good credit. Like you automatically assume that just because they white, they got good credit. Like that's not the case. 'Cause I know
that's
some white
false.
folks that's fucked up financially. I'm talking
Facts.
broke,
Statistical fact. There is
all
more.
capitals with no capital.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, what you just witnessed was a joke in real time. Everybody give a fucking round of applause for that motherfucker right there.
That's light work, guys. Come on,
Bro, come
it's a
on.
Wednesday.
Come on. That was a joke in real time. Anyway, I was gonna tell you, statistical fact, right? There's more people, more white people, right, on public assistance than there are people of color. Fact, right? So that's just the assumption of that, white automatically equals positively or good is it's false in itself. But
Hmm.
yeah, that's typically a and trustworthy, right? It also shows that you're trustworthy because you're white.
No, no,
Uh,
no, no. Well, say I ain't
that's
never
the
heard that one
stereotype.
before. I
That's
ain't
the
never heard that
stereotype.
one before. Never
But
heard that one before.
I mean, it's all associated with the same thing if you think about it. What is credit besides trust that you're gonna pay me
Mm,
back? Come on
okay,
now,
all
I'm
right.
speaking facts, baby.
I see where you're going with that one.
Hey,
But whenever you hear about the man, they ain't talking about the black man. You hear about how the man is keeping you down. I
that's
don't
right.
trust the man.
That's right.
And also, if we want to talk trustworthiness when it comes to the Caucasian race, not to
Mm.
down any of our Caucasian listeners, but you guys kind of got a bad track record with, giving people blankets and saying, hey, this is for your warmth, and so happen to be a fucking deadly disease, or yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
It's been a couple times where you pulled the old switcheroo. Just want to say, so
That's fair.
quite the trickster, Mr. White Man. You've been quite the trickster throughout history.
Let's okay. Now that we're talking about tricksters and who's bad, and not really who's bad, but who's done what, right? Another stereotype that I think this is a little more serious on a serious note, right? When it comes to people of color, black and brown people being associated with crime automatically, right? That is one of the hugest stereotypes that goes on throughout the world. No matter what country I've been in, where I've lived, or anything that I've done, I've always seen those two correlate strongly, you know,
Yeah.
and
And
it's
I was
crazy.
saying, everybody has those preset prejudices. You think about it without your unconscious bias. I never forget. I was in San Antonio going through my training, and me and the fellas, we had a late night out, and we knew we was going to be out for a late night, so we brought our uniforms with us,
Mhm.
and woke up, threw on our uniforms that way we could make it back in time for formation, and we decided to stop and get breakfast at McDonald's, and me being the youngest one and being, I guess that nigga today, I had to go in and get, what I'm saying, the breakfast. So I went in, and this Mexican guy walks up, face tats, like when you think cholo gangster, like this is what this man was. And I got
Mhm.
nervous. I ain't even gonna front. I got nervous. We in a dangerous part of town. You know what I'm saying? It's notorious that they have said, don't go over here because bad shit happens. It was a couple spots that was blacklisted around this neighborhood.
Mm.
And buddy walked up behind me and he was like, hey yo. And I turned around and he was like, yo, thank you for your service. I was like, oh shit. Thank you for not killing me in here, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for not stabbing me.
You're horrible.
Yeah.
You're horrible.
Can I get you a coffee? But yeah,
You're fucking
so
horrible.
I had that unconscious bias, thinking that stereotype of this guy walking here with, what I'm saying, his chanclas and
Subconscious.
fucking face tats. Like I knew it was about to be something in here. Like I was about to get stabbed in this bitch. Somebody's about to get juked. And he was cool as shit. Like, he even bought our breakfast.
So what does that tell you?
Not to be fucking prejudiced. Like never judge a book by its cover.
Cover. Yeah, there you go. I mean, and also it's subconscious. You kept saying unconscious, subconscious. He was gonna knock your ass unconscious had you said some sick shit. But
I would have got jumped in that bitch.
Yeah, okay.
Because when I didn't come out, it was gonna be smoke. I like to believe that, anyways.
You like to think that, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
You keep thinking that shit. Anywho, another funny stereotype that, like, to this day I think is fucking hilarious, but I can't really dispute this shit, and we may lose a little more listeners on this one. Jews and money.
How is it a bad thing to be good with money? Like, how is that a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad
thing. Talking about greedy?
Greedy, stingy, like everything, they're driven by money, like all of those stereotypes when it comes to Jews and money, right? I'm telling you, it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. I hear it a lot, even in rap songs when they talk about like my Jewish lawyer is gonna eat the case up or some crazy shit like that. Like the association with money and the Jewish community is insane, and it's a stereotype.
Yeah,
but then again,
I feel like that's also about the drive too. It's like a guided missile in a way when it comes to the perception of the Jew and any target that they have. Their sights on. That's why when they say my Jewish lawyer gonna eat the case up, like my Jewish accountant, he gonna bring me all this money. Like you said, when it comes to money, absolutely, they're gonna rake that shit in and they're gonna keep it for you. They like goblins in a way, And that's what I think of it, like somebody with a treasure, and they hoard that shit,
right? And that's my thing, right? So it's always been associated with like also being cheap too, I've heard, and stingy, and I'm just like, bro. But I gotta be honest too. I don't think I've ever met a person who was Jewish that wasn't financially stable. I'm gonna be honest. It could be what they're teaching. It could be the way they're raised. I don't know, but it is a stereotype. I'm sure
I wish we had that fucking stereotype.
I wish we did, but we're too. I feel like as a people, this could be another stereotype. We're too out for self.
Yeah, too flashy too. Yeah.
Flashy, out for self. We want to be trendsetters versus,
you rather look rich than be rich.
Yeah, and that too could be a stereotype in the way we're raised. I mean, we're just throwing them out there. But
yeah, that's just one of those episodes, guys. We're just spitballing here.
That's right.
Seeing what sticks, seeing what sticks. What about Asian folks and being good at math? I know that's a fucking lie. That's a stereotype. That's a whole lie.
So I had to write a paper on that shit, right? So I had to do like a whole study and stuff. And one of the biggest things that I learned and uncovered from that was not only is it a stereotype, but it also was creating a lot of mental health issues within the Asian community.
Damn.
Right? I swear to God. So like that pressure that was coming down from past generations. You guys know we talked about generational differences and how your parents project certain things onto us, right? Mm-hmm. So one of the biggest things that was uncovered, and I'm seeing it a lot more common now, is that in Asian households, that pressure from getting high grades and nothing less than perfect, and you have to be like this, was creating mental health issues, social barriers, emotional disconnections, and stuff like that. And it was actually doing more harm to their community than it was doing a positive. That's a fact.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Crazy shit. But it's a huge stereotype. Because I met a few motherfuckers that was horrible at math, bro. They were just horrible academically.
Yeah, like damn. You bring dishonor to your family, man. What the fuck are you doing? That's a joke, guys. That's a joke.
Oh god.
All right. What about white folks and having no rhythm?
Ooh, that's a fact. No. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, that's bullshit. Look at John Travolta. You ain't gonna do John like that. Look at old boy Channing Tatum, Magic Mike. He was busting it down. Come on, they got rhythm.
Again, pause again, man. You out here
Pause.
watching Magic Mike? How many times you seen Magic Mike?
I've never seen Magic Mike. Swear to God, my kids.
So
Never
you gonna
seen
lie
it.
to these people? You gonna lie to them?
I've seen the memes and I've seen clips. I've never
Uh-huh.
seen the movie Magic Mike.
All right, yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah, man. But again, you got like
Fuck
Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber. Like,
Yeah.
it's a few sprinkled in there, but the vast majority, I've been to several the function, and they
God.
can't even keep a beat on the clap. It's like where did that extra hit come from? It's like it's the timing is sometimes off. So I'm not gonna say it's a reality, but we all know at least a couple.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, they could waltz like a motherfucker though. Hey, they could waltz like a motherfucker.
Oh, okay. You ever seen somebody line dance? You ever seen?
I have.
That shit's dope. Like low key. Like
I want to do that shit actually. I was thinking about like trying to learn how to do it.
You was thinking about learning how to line dance?
Yeah.
That'd be lit.
I don't know that many people that actually, I don't know anybody that.
And you live in New York. Like where the fuck they line dancing at?
I know, right? I mean, I'm sure they have communities where they're doing it. They have parties and shit, but I'm not in that circle,
I'm sure you could get in that circle, man. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, I have a good feeling I could too if I really tried. If I tried hard enough.
What's another one? How about people of Latin descent and superstition?
Oh my God, let's talk about it.
Don't put your purse on the floor, otherwise you'll be broke or some shit like that. Or don't wash your clothes after New Year's. Like what the fuck?
Oh,
or on New Year's Day. Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of shits out there.
So I heard a really, really interesting one. So okay, first of all, you know I'm Puerto Rican, right? And my mother, like, she goes hard with the superstitions. But the funniest shit is I don't know what it is, bro. It comes from somewhere. Like, that's the whole thing about stereotypes. There has to be some type of truth to it, which is why it sticks. And like, I heard one the other day that I'm still like looking like, damn. So apparently, if you wear a certain type of like panties during the new year, right? Let's say if you wear like red panties on New Year's Eve going into New Year's, right? You're gonna find true love. Or if you wear yellow, you'll have or maintain your happiness or some shit like that. And I was just like, this is interesting. There could be some truth there, but I don't know.
Does that apply for men too? Like if you wear red boxers, like is that
not just women, strictly women. That was what I heard. But hey, it's interesting. So I was like, we'll see where that goes. But I've been hearing some interesting ones, man. There's a whole bunch of superstitions. Black cats, fucking don't split the pole.
Those are unanimous though. Those are unanimous. So? The first time I ever heard the purse on the floor thing was from in a Puerto Rican household. I never heard that before that.
What?
Don't put your purse on the floor, or
yeah, my mom said it the other day.
You broke or some shit.
Yeah. Or what about like if a spoon falls, or if someone's, whoever, like if a fork falls, someone's coming, or some shit like that. I don't know if you ever heard those either, but there's a whole bunch, man. There's so many fucking superstitions that they believe. I mean, but listen, again, and when the shit happens, I'm just like, well, she did say that. So it just depends.
And I was about to take this shit completely left, but it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it.
Let's do it. Say how you feel.
So what was the thing for your mom? Like, was she wearing like red panties or something?
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. It was my mother that said that. Nigga, what's wrong with you?
I thought you said it was your mom that said it.
I never said my mother. I said someone. I never said it was my mother. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, nigga. My mom's?
That's what I thought you said. I thought you said your mom told you about the
No, not my mother, man. Someone else told me that, bro.
I wouldn't put it past your mom to tell you that. That's why.
That's funny because you know what? Me and my mother are really close, so I would not put it past her either. But no, nigga, she didn't tell me that. That's my best friend.
That's your best friend. Of course, she would tell you something like that.
I don't want to know that shit. I'm not telling the world that shit either. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You the one that wanted to go there. I said I was gonna skip over it. You wanted to touch it back. You wanted to double back. So
fair enough. Anyway, that shit is staying. Anyway, she's like, what? Corey? Anyway, that's man.
Funny. That's funny.
Jesus Christ.
What's another one?
Whatever fucking crazy stereotypes you heard.
That all priests molest kids.
Okay, let's talk about that. I like that, right?
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't let me rephrase that. I don't like that. But what have we been seeing that kind of fits that narrative?
The fact
Mm,
that, when it comes to that type of, you know, interaction between a holy man and, you know, a child, they're not prosecuted for anything. They just moved around,
that's
so
right.
it's like that's kind of like you're not helping with that stereotype. And I know it's not all, but it's like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't
I
trust him as
know,
far as
bro.
I can throw him.
I mean,
I can
I
tell you
wouldn't
one
trust
thing:
anybody.
you won't be alone with my baby. I can tell you that.
Yeah. I was like, I wouldn't trust, I wouldn't, that in itself should be a lesson to everyone. Like you should always be watching your kids. And then you know what?
Facts.
There's also people who for money, celebrities. Like look at somebody, look at R. Kelly, bro. Like I'm not I'm not speaking on anything particular, but like when you look at the parents, they should be held responsible
Hell
just
yeah.
as equally as him.
Hell yeah. They should be held accountable too. Because you knew what
Facts.
you was doing, you
Facts.
know, or what you were subjecting your child to.
Facts. Okay, I have a good one. Oh, not really a good one, but this is a very I have an interesting one. So you ever seen some shit where it's like I don't know how to quote it, but I'm gonna try, right? Like they say, a shaved vagina is a busy one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you agree with that?
No, I think it's a well kept one. Someone cares about their hygiene. That's what I think. I think it's well maintained.
You
Good
said
job.
what is
This
nigga?
is not
I
the
like her.
60s. This is not
I,
the 60s. This ain't the
I
70s. Ain't nobody trying to see no afro down there. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit nice and tidy. Because just because you shave your pubes don't mean it's busy. It's a motherfucker shaving their pubes that ain't got coochie in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? It's just maybe, I know when I got a lot of hair down there, my nuts get funky. So it's like I like to keep them nice and well kept.
here's my thing, right? Here's the fuck is my point. Why?
Why what?
Why would you? Why should you? What's
Why
the
should you
necessity?
why should you shave it?
Yeah.
Cause
What's the
hair,
necessity?
cause hair brings odor. You ain't ever noticed like when your balls is a little bit more hairy, your nuts stink a little bit more, just a little bit more. It's a little bit more twang to them. You ain't ever noticed that?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You all right?
I, I don't have that issue, bro. I mean,
Oh,
plus I
I
also
know
take
it
care of
can't
myself,
just
but
be me. It can't just be me. But do you shave? I'm assuming like you manscape, right?
yes, I have.
Okay, all right. Is it a regular thing for you? Like, is it a routine thing?
How define regular?
I'm saying once a month.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
you keeping yourself, you know what I'm saying, at least once a month. Like I bet you if you go a month without doing that, you're gonna notice a difference. Like, smells a little
Nah, bro. Nah.
smells like a sack in here. What is that dirty sock smell?
You're
Why
fucking
does this
stupid.
bathroom smell like a gym?
You're stupid. Nah. But hey, okay, that could be. Anyway, I like getting back to the point, right?
It is a fact that hair breeds bacteria. So,
Okay, not disputing that.
okay.
I'm not disputing that. What I was gonna say was just because someone shaves, right, doesn't necessarily mean they're busy, but it's always associated as that, right? It's always associated as that. I have another stereotype. Women don't hit men, or
Uh,
women cannot be aggressors.
Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion.
Wait. What?
She is a fucking angry drunk
What you mean?
and she's abusive.
How? Okay, talk about it because I don't know I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know.
Apparently her boyfriend, hey, here we go, news, shout out to TMZ. Her boyfriend that she just had after Tory, they just broke up, and he said it's because she's a fucking angry and abusive drunk.
Wow, for real?
Yep. She a big bitch, man. You ever notice like the bigger a woman is, the more aggressive she is? That could be a stereotype too, but
I think that's false.
yeah, you could think it's false, but I didn't.
Mhm.
It's the big ones, man. They know they hit them as hard as you do.
I so
And I'm sure that's the case with Megan. She's like, little nigga, you feel shit your ass down. How many times you think she picked Tory Lanez up? Keep it a stack.
she probably pick his ass up on a regular.
I was
She
about to
probably
say
was,
it's
he
probably
had no
almost on a
choice but
daily
to shoot
basis.
her. That's probably
Yeah.
why he had no choice but to fucking defend
He
himself.
ain't
She would
never
have killed
shoot her,
him.
bro. He ain't
I
never
know,
shoot her.
I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
But
He
yeah,
probably had every right to defend himself. She's gonna kill him. Gonna kill him.
she probably beat the fuck out of him, man.
Facts. But fun fact, how many like when it comes to calls and shit, how many domestics we go to, and it's always a tiny little petite woman who's like trying to kill this dude who's like 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
It happens all the time, right? And it's like a lot of these guys don't say nothing because they don't want to seem pussy, or they don't want to seem like, you know, I can't handle the situation. But truth be told, bro, you're only putting yourself in a
You can't
predicament.
handle it. You cannot
Exactly.
handle it. Because if you
Facts.
defend yourself, you 6'5" and you to knock this little 5'2" woman the fuck out. Like,
Yes, it. You
even
kill
I
her.
don't care how much she done beat the hell out of you. She
Yeah.
could have stabbed you. You knock her out, you going to jail.
And you're wrong.
And you're wrong.
And you're wrong. So I mean, that's a huge stereotype when it comes to you know, society. Like, oh, women cannot be the aggressors, especially. And I hate to get to this topic too, but sexual assault too.
Facts.
Trust me, a lot of women, especially big girls, man. I don't know what it is. They just love to take advantage of niggas. That could be a stereotype in itself.
So a stereotype. Let's not
I'm
go down this rabbit hole.
okay.
Stereotypes.
I'm gonna
Well,
rephrase that.
fuck that. This is the stereotype episode. Why not? Right.
Fuck it. I mean,
Happy
okay.
Wednesday, guys. Happy Hump Day.
All right, let me not say big girls. I'll rephrase that. I will take that back. I retract that statement. I will say this. Women who are necessarily not so attractive in the eyes of many, right? Typically are the ones who would go and do some shit like that. Is that fair? I think that's a fair statement across the board.
Yeah, I've
right?
been taken advantage of. I've been taken advantage of.
Right.
You know?
So yeah, we talked about it. Right. Didn't we?
Well, that was, I mean, I was taken advantage of in a way, but also I was kind of put in that situation.
That's
It was
different.
a lot
Okay.
of,
So
yeah, it was a
different
lot of,
situation.
there was a lot that went into that one. But
Mm.
there's been, you know, another time where it was just like, caught me slipping, bitch.
Yeah. Real
You
shit.
caught me slipping. Good job.
Myself included, you know, myself.
But,
I've also had a time where where I wasn't taken advantage of and I thought I was. It was awkward as shit. I'll tell you that. But
that's
hey,
weird.
it was weird. It was so weird because I was just like, it's kind of one of those things like, damn, I wish it would have happened, but it didn't happen. But we both in the bed. Moving on. Anyway, so
sounds like
yes.
a lot of moving pieces. But that stereotype that, you know, women can't be the abusers is definitely one that's starting to get more accepted. You know, it's starting to become a little bit more publicly accepted that, you know, women can be just as shitty as men. You know, it's not always on the man that could be mentally, physically, or emotionally abusive. Women do that shit too.
Facts.
You know?
Facts. And you know, I think a lot of it's going unreported. That's the biggest thing. Like nobody's talking about that shit. Because what kind of if I feel like society's a little bit different now, but like back in the day, you're talking about, let's say, the 90s, you're talking about shorty beating on you. What? You know?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
bitch
here.
ass.
Right. Like you soft.
Yeah.
Like baby shit soft.
Yeah.
So I get it, man. I get it.
Oh, here's another one. That gay guys are soft.
Yo,
you know, people think that nigga, like,
let's
gay
talk
dudes
about
can fight, bro. Like,
they can fight better, right?
Straight men.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, motherfuckers get down. I feel like if you fight a lot, of course you could be naturally gifted at fighting. And
Facts.
when you gay, somebody test your gangster. My mom used to tell. Well, she told me a couple stories about her brother, my uncle. He was gay, you know, coming up, and he used to fight all the time. And she said the first couple fights, you know, it was. He may have taken an L, but he was fighting so much that he could have gone pro. Like he was knocking niggas the fuck out. Like that was he loved to knock a motherfucker out too. He a big ass dude, big ass werewolf built motherfucker. And you look at him and wouldn't think he was gay until he starts talking, and then you're like, hear it.
Got you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I can't tell you how many times I've seen like people just try gay dudes. And the motherfuckers throw hands, bro, better than like some of the fucking Golden Glove fights that I would go to. It's just something, and like you said, it's just practice makes perfect. Like they have no choice. They've been doing this shit since day one, right? And
since they started living their truth.
Facts. And now things are different because it's way more acceptable, understanding, and shit like that. Like it's cool, right? Not even, I wouldn't say cool, but it's accepted to a certain degree. But back then, bro, and I even going back to like the 70s, yo, they got hands, bro, for days. They got hands for days. In the great words of Free, these hands are rated E for
everybody.
Facts, bro. They was putting in work. And hey, more power to him. I seen a motherfucker get his teeth knocked out right in front of me.
Damn.
Straight, like one fucking punch, bro. Dude was doing some slick shit. He's like, yo, stop. And the dude touched him. He punched him right in the face. Boom. Teeth came out and everything. I was like, ooh,
Shit.
walked off like Batman, nigga. just
Shit.
straight walked off. Yeah.
I was gonna say when it comes to lesbians is the fact that like one thing I heard about them is that's a stereotype is that they are bigger cheaters than men. Like
I heard
stud lesbians,
are better cheaters than men.
not better, bigger. Like stud women
Mm-hmm.
are like more misogynistic than men are, from what I've heard.
I can see that. They're probably super sneaky about it though. I don't know, cause you know, my closest friends are gay, and I can't see it. But that's just her. I can't see it though. But I could see it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If I stared hard enough, you know how that shit is blurry. It starts
and you squint.
Yeah, you squint.
Tilt your head 45 degrees. Like, there it is. There it is.
I see it now. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. And you know what's crazy too? So no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing, if me and her are together, like when she came to visit, right? We and her together, and like women kind of just throw themselves at her, right?
That's
it doesn't
dope.
matter what age. And she'd just be playing it cool. But if she was to entertain that, I can definitely see her like running through these women.
Look at her.
Everybody
Self-control and whatnot. That's dope.
Yeah.
She got the gift.
She does. She does.
She's got that glow.
Facts. She does, bro. But she's focused on, her. She's focused on herself. So that's a good thing. What's another stereotype?
Hoes don't get cold. Like you ever see like around Halloween these scantily dressed women out here with no coats? Like, bitch, you gonna get pneumonia. You don't feel put a fucking jacket on, put a sweater or something.
Facts.
New Year's, you out here in this skimpy ass dress. Like, what the fuck? Are you not freezing?
That is true. I mean, it's not true, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I see that shit myself. I'm like, yo, she not cold?
That's true.
Interesting.
Shout out to Kane Carter. Hot damn, I rock. I never forget. He had this thing where he was like, he stepped outside. He went out to a club, and this girl was out there, scantily dressed, and she was like, "Man, that's the reason I don't fuck with niggas from up north, because ain't nobody gonna give me their jacket." And he was like, bitch, what made you think it wasn't gonna feel like November today? Like, the fuck was wrong with you? Like, I was supposed to be dumb because you wanted to not prepare for this occasion? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I feel the same way. Like, you knew what the fuck the weather was like today. It is January right now. Why would you leave out the house without a jacket?
Facts. That shit don't make no type of sense.
Or a sweater or something, bitch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Shit. Girls are not good at sports. All that shit.
Well, science.
Wait, what?
Science. Like, straight up science. Like, when it comes to some sports or some physical activities, men are inherently better.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, that's the whole argument against the trans thing, trans in sports, is that like this track star out in fucking, I think it was Texas or some shit like that, mediocre ass man that was track star, but he went and broke all the state records as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or buddy from fucking Poland or Russia, whatever the fuck he was from, that went to the Olympics as a power lifter. Like, of course you're gonna break the records. Like, you're a guy, so.
That's fair. Yeah, I remember when we were me and you had like a sidebar conversation about that shit, and you was highly upset.
Yeah, I was super frustrated about it.
Here's another one
I had a personal stake in it. Why did I take it so personally? Like,
I don't know, but you was.
Did I really give a fuck? Yeah, I was pissed. I was mad as shit.
You was mad.
Sorry.
He was like, I would fight him. I want to fight you. I will fight you.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Shit.
Like, bro,
sign me up. Put me in the ring. We got all these celebrity boxing matches. Logan Paul, Jake Paul. If y'all hear this shit, let me fight this nigga.
For real, bro. I was like, yo, chill. Calm the fuck. Breathe.
Yeah,
breathe.
Yeah, I was pissed. I was drunk too.
So here's another funny one. There's two more actually I want to touch on. My bad. So another crazy one that I heard that I think is kind of funny because this is around the world. So it's like all white Americans are obese, lazy, and dim-witted.
I can say that all Americans are obviously American around the world. Especially those of a lighter hue.
But they really believe that shit.
They're obviously American.
And I mean, it's fucked up, but it has some truth to it when you look at the facts surrounding it. Because I remember, like, every time I would go out to eat somewhere, even in Italy, bro, like they have like they'll come up with these crazy fucking meals, like like donut burgers or some crazy waffle burger, some crazy shit, and say it's an American something. I'm like, damn, that's what y'all think about us?
Got to
Crazy.
making Luthers.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what it is. I'm just like, that shit is bananas to me. But they associate that with the American way. You know what I'm saying?
But it
Which is
definitely
fucked
holds
up.
some truth. You can't say it doesn't.
That's what I'm
Definitely holds some
saying.
truth. Yeah.
So all these things that we are talking about definitely do.
I saw deep fried hot dogs the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
It sounds fucking disgusting.
Saw it on the internet. You said it sounded disgusting. I looked at that shit and I was like, I tried deep fried glizzy.
Pause.
Yeah, like that shit might be busting. That shit might be delicious.
You're gonna have to send me a photo because I'm trying to picture it in my head. I'm just like, it's not hitting for me. Maybe if I saw it.
Picture a skinny KFC, like a tender, just a cylinder tender. That's what it looked like.
Okay, I can see that. Remember when Trump was actually running for president and he was talking about Mexicans?
Yeah,
bro. I to this day, I'm like, how could anyone believe that Mexicans are lazy? Man, like that was one of the biggest ones.
I can't. I hate that. You know, the Mexicans will come take our jobs. Like the jobs that they doing, you won't do. You don't want to do. I don't want that fucking job.
Facts. And they do that shit diligently, right? They do anything they do diligently. Even
for
like
pennies on the dollar.
Bro, the hustle is real. The hustle is fucking real. And it's so much respect. I have so much respect. And also, if I ever like during the summertime, if I'm ever driving or wherever the case may be, and I can stop and get something, I'm getting it. But at the end of the day, I know that they're out there hustling. There's a lot of motherfuckers that need to take tips versus trying to knock them down and claim that they're doing something that they're taking away something that these motherfuckers don't even want. It just don't make no sense, man. And one thing I think you heard my story about when we used to have to do those immigration runs or when we have
yeah
that shit used to kill me, bro. It used to kill me because I'm just like, damn, they're not even out here. They could be selling drugs. They could really be doing some fucked up shit, but they're not. They're just working.
The big thing when it comes to that topic is that there has to be an enemy. There has to be somebody that's threatening you, that's threatening your safety. The fear mongering that goes on when politics gets involved is disgusting. And I wish as a society, here we are in 2022, I would pray that things would get better, but it doesn't seem like it is at all because the fear mongering is consistent. It's always something, you know, even right now with the whole vaccination shit. COVID hasn't ended because you won't get vaccinated. Well, you still got vaccinated and you still got COVID. So the fear mongering is not helping with anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just I hate that shit that everything is politicized. And when it comes to that one, you know, saying like they're gonna take our jobs, like nobody wants those. You go get out there and go pick fruit for fucking 12 hours a day. Fuck no. Hell no, you're not gonna do that shit. You know, you don't want that fucking job. So the jobs that they're getting, like you don't even want that job. So why do you give a fuck if they have it? Because without them doing that job, you wouldn't be able to have the luxuries that you have, you know?
Facts. And don't also just associate them with doing low income jobs too. Like they're not worthy of doing anything else above that.
Contracting, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers building houses, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That one stereotype, if you need some work done, go to Home Depot and you can get it done. Like, you got motherfuckers out here that's just gifted with the hands and doing shit that you have no skill to do. So why would you be worried about them taking any job that you can't even do yourself?
Facts. Why don't you go out there and learn how to do some of that shit?
Get a trade, bitch.
Facts. That xenophobia, man, but that's always been a thing. No matter what time period we lived in, xenophobia has always been a thing. Like fearing other countries, fearing other people,
other races, other cultures. It's just
facts.
It's commonplace, man. Commonplace, specifically here, and it's great
huge
nation.
Here. It's always been here. Look, you can go as far back to fucking when people were immigrating from Europe, how they treated the Italians, the Irish, the Chinese, the fucking Korean, everybody, bro. Everybody got a fair piece of it. And here we are.
2022.
Facts.
And a lot of people don't even know. You don't even know.
Yep.
Everybody that had their seat, you know, everybody that had they spot in the limelight. You know, they was putting Asian folks in concentration camps.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Fun fact. Not a fun fact, but a fact.
Like, and motherfuckers don't even know. Have no clue.
Yeah.
Have no clue. Or about how they bombed Black Wall Street. Blew that shit up. When it comes to America being the nosiest fucking country, I can give them that because they always in somebody else's fucking business.
People look at it. I'm telling you right now, people look around the world, people look at us like we're it's the land. Yeah, bro. Like we're just like we're mean, we're aggressive, we're all of those things, right? And it's not necessarily true. Not all of us. I mean, a good some of us, but we're looked at as like bullies, bro. Barbaric.
But man, we don't take no shit. That's the one thing. We don't take no shit. Like, you not finna talk to us no kind of way. I don't give a fuck how you talk to people over here. You're not finna talk. Prime example. So I was working in home health care for a little bit there, helping people get home aids into their house. And I would hear the way that men, Middle Eastern men would talk to my female coworkers. Like that shit. It's been several occasions where a woman has had to come and say, "Hey, can you talk to this guy, please?" Like I'm a supervisor or some shit. I'm just sitting next to you. Can you please talk to him? And I hop on here and had to check a motherfucker. Like, bro, like she's trying to help you out. I know I'm not gonna help you. I got other things to be doing. I got other people that I need to help. You had somebody who was more than capable of helping you out, doing what was best for you, and you were rude to her. So what you gonna do? Either she gonna help you or you can take your business somewhere else.
Right.
You know, that's just we don't play that shit here. It's different.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. I agree. But then again, we take so much shit because
from our own.
From our own. Exactly. From our own. There you go. Boom. Got it. We don't take no shit from nobody else, but we'll take it from Big Brother, right? That's how I look at that shit.
But you think about it, even in your family, I could talk to that's my little cousin.
Right.
If I want to whoop his ass, I'm whooping his ass, but I ain't gonna let you whoop his ass.
Yeah, facts.
That's the attitude we have here. Like it's okay if we do it to each other, but you bet not even think about
doing it to us. Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
And it's okay if we do it to you. God damn it. But if you do it to us, what?
Oh, we're gonna bomb you.
Don't you even think about it.
Bro. This was a dope episode. It was chill, man. It was just us vibing, talking about stereotypes. If you guys have any fucking stereotypes you want us to address, or you want to hear our thoughts on it, or if we ever heard it, please let us know. We'd be more than happy to check it out and revisit this episode, man, or this subject period.
And also, when it comes to, you guys that are listening, if there's anything you want to hear us talk about, anything that you got on your mind that, how do you think the fellas would feel about it? Like, let us know, hit us up. We have no problem, fitting that in and giving you a whole episode dedicated just to what you want us to talk about. So we also shout out to the few of y'all that's listening, man. We appreciate you.
So February is already booked up, man. February schedule is locked in place. So we get to go.
But for say it how you feel, I'm Mo.
I'm Sai.
Happy hump day.
Enjoy our Wednesday. Peace.
Peace.